Happy Sabbath, our viewers. Welcome to Skyman TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. If you look at William Samuel Ruto, you see a worried man. When you look at William Samuel Ruto, you see somebody who is managing the country using what we call management by crisis. And one very good example is a meeting that he called abruptly the government officers, the CSs, the PS, and who is who in his government for an abrupt retreat. Something that was not planned. And what is worrying William Samuel Ruto, ladies and gentlemen? What is this that is giving me sleepless nights? Kwa nini rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, Daktari William Samuel Ruto, anaonekana akiwa amechanganyikiwa? What is happening, ladies and gentlemen? You need to look at his body language. You need to look at even what he's tweeting. You need to look at his Facebook page, his Twitter handle, and you see what is happening. Because what is in the heart, the mouth speaketh. That is what the good book says. And what is making William Samuel Ruto worried? What is disturbing him? That is a question that I want us to address this morning. So if you are joining this channel for the first time, this is Skyman TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. Remember to subscribe to our channel if you have not subscribed. You can like our video kindly for our viewers. I like the way you have been supporting us. Even when we go live, some of you, most of you, you follow us and we are able to speak on one-on-one. And we are happy. Also remember to write in the comment section. Contribute something, ladies and gentlemen, so that we can work together. Because it is by commenting that you are able to know what we are talking about, and maybe also enrich me in terms of content and even improve everything. And I'm humbled. I'm humbled by the way you have stood with me. So what is worrying William Samuel Ruto, ladies and gentlemen? The first thing, in my view, you know, hi, my boy, George Weah. George Weah lost the election to his deputy. And George Weah, who was a footballer, is the president who spent even 2 months abroad, caring what was happening in his country. And people were very much annoyed by him. That's why they elected his deputy. He rose to power by having so many promises, akatoa ahadi nyingi sana kama zile za William Samuel Ruto. Kwa hivyo ukiona mwenzako akijolewa, paka chako maji. So ni wakati wa William Samuel Ruto kupaka kichwa chake maji kutokana na yale ambayo yamemfanyia rais mwenzake George Weah. The other thing is about Raila Amolo Odinga, the resurgent Raila Amolo Odinga. If you look at Raila Amolo Odinga and the opposition in general, you realize that Raila has completely changed. Raila is coming out in a way that nobody was expecting. In fact, when many people thought that Raila has gone silent, when people thought that Raila was done with this government, when people thought that Raila was just there sitting back and behind the scene, watching this government making mistakes, Raila Amolo Odinga has come out and is exposing the government. In fact, he's exposing the government so much. And William Samuel Ruto is worried. That is why the propagandists in KENYA Kwanza have come out also to try to taint the good name of Raila Amolo Odinga, wakitubia kwamba ati anakasirika kwa sababu kampuni zake zilinyimwa kadarasi za kuleta mafuta, which is not true if you ask me. And this is just a propaganda. So Raila Amolo Odinga is going to show Kenyans where this government is failing, and he's pointing facts, fact by fact. Like hii mambo ya government deals. In fact, the government of William Samuel Ruto was not expecting this. And I can see that Raila Amolo Odinga has given terms about the bipartisan talks. And with no uncertain terms, with clarity, he has told the government that if the cost of living is not going to come down, if the price of petrol, if the cost of electricity, if school fees, and the servers are not going to be opened, he is not going to sign. The opposition is not going to support the report of the bipartisan talk. And you know very well that watu kutoka ng'ambo, the Western nations, the United States and Britain, they want the bipartisan talks to succeed so that the government of William Samuel Ruto can start running the country smoothly without much opposition, so that they can achieve what they want. Kwa sababu all said and done, it is coming out very clearly that the government of Kenya Kwanza is an agent, it's like a department of the United States and Britain. It's like a wing of that government. It's like a county, because we are being micromanaged. So they want it to succeed. So William Samoei Ruto is worried because Raila Amolo Odinga, after all, may not support this and may withdraw and call people for maandamano. I don't know what you think if this happens, because if you ask me, inaonekana kwamba Raila Amolo Odinga is now a very different person, with a lot of energy, with a lot of determination. Ladies and gentlemen, William Samoei Ruto is also worried because people are holding his government into account. They are asking hard questions. They want explanations. They want to be explained why the cost of living was lower, was better, was manageable during Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's time. They want to know how a drunkard was able to manage the government than better than a church man, a church-going man. They want to know why God is failing. Wanataka kujua kwa nini serikali ambayo ililetwa na Mungu, serikali ambapo, you remember, Rigathi Gachagua told Kenyans that this was a competition between the people of God and those who don't pray God, those who don't worship God. No wonder he told Kenyans that the Church of Christ had a candidate in the name of William Samoei Ruto. So Kenyans are holding William Samoei Ruto's government into account. And this is something that is worrying William Samoei Ruto. The people are emboldened. The people are so much determined. The people are enlightened. The people want everything accounted for. Again, there is also the issue of the agri mama Mboga, agri mtu wa mkokoteni, agri mtu wa kupagusa viatu, agri, Kenyans agri, mtu wa kawaida. Because the bottom-up economic agenda, it is not working. It was just something we call hot air. It was something that William Samoei Ruto sold to Kenyans, but when you look at it, it is not working. There is also the issue of the unemployment youth. This is a time bomb, ladies and gentlemen. Na ndio sababu unaona William Samoei Ruto anakibilia kujenga majumba makubwa just to see, to find if the youth can get something that they can be able to do. Because as we talk, the economy is dying. That is what Kenya should be able to know. That the economy is not growing. The businesses are closing. The investors are running away. The youth unemployment is on another level. This is a time bomb, and it can explode any time. That is why you see William Samoei Ruto very much worried. That is why you see even his face has changed. That is why you see even his weight is losing. He has actually lost some weight because of these issues that are weighing down heavily on his back, and nothing seems to be working. Even the advice that he's getting from his advisors seems not to be working, ladies and gentlemen. There is also this issue of so many offenders in the cells, police cells, in our prisons. The offenders wamekuwa wengi sana, and the government cannot be able to actually assist, and cannot be able to contain, and not be able to handle so many offenders in our prisons. What is happening? Why is the crime rate so high? It is because of unemployment. It is because hakuna pesa, hakuna kazi, hakuna namna. Na ndio sababu unapata when unemployment rises, when poverty rises, crime also rises. The rate of crime also rises. There's also the issue of a very aggressive media, both the print media, the social media. Utapata ya kwamba watu wana hasira, watu wanataka kujua ukweli, watu wanaongea, watu wanaonyesha ukweli, the people are criticizing the government, which I call positive criticism. Hakuna kosa ambalo linafanywa bila watu kulizungumzia. Hakuna jambo ambalo linafanywa bila watu kuuliza swali hapa na pale. And if you ask me, William Samoei Ruto needs to put his house in order, because if the things continue the way they are going, if he does not put his house in order, I think his fate will be like that of George Weah. And that is my take, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what you think, but from where I sit, I know that William Samoei Ruto is worried. And that's why that retreat ended also on a word that he said that Kenyans have all the rights to ask the government to account. Please remember to like this video, comment in the comment section, and have a blessed Sabbath. Bye-bye.